Ghumeteshwar Margav has won the toss and decided to bowl first.
So good morning to all the viewers and listeners. This is the second day of Sanguem Cricketers Tournament, 22nd edition. First day was almost a one-sided affair, and now it is between Bncc Bethora versus Ghumeteshwar Margaon. The captain of Ghumeteshwar Margaon, no hesitation in deciding to field first after winning the toss. And here we are having a look at both these teams. The first up in this tournament, Punya Palkar and Ajit Chirurkar are the officiating umpires. Here goes the first ball. Mendes to start. Lovely ball, very nicely played for a single down the third man region. So starts off pretty well in the right areas. They have got a slip in place. There is a man in the deep. So most of the fielders are on the offside. So definitely you can understand that it is going to be a predominantly offside battle or the concentration of the channel from the bowler. Asking the batsman to come forward with a drivable length and getting that keeper and slipper into action. Well, it should be wide. I was just waiting for the umpire's signal. Got the bounce, but still it was outside off stump. Effort ball was there. It's a little bit wasted. You can see even the keeper collecting almost to the head height. Certainly the bounce is there on this wicket. Oh, this is in the air. This might be a catch. Top edge. Might be difficult one. Yes, it was difficult. But certainly that you can see the bounce and pace on this wicket. This is a different wicket that we have played compared to yesterday. Little bit more bounce. And top edging that ball. No position. The ball was pitched outside off stump, trying to pull that from way outside. Luckily he survives. Ah, that's it. Cleaned him up. I told you Mendes was bowling in the right areas, and this time hardly any feet movement here from the batsman. And the first wicket, first big breakthrough for Ghumeteshwar Margaon. Mendes strikes. Sunil Rathod back in the pavilion, and a new batsman comes, Sagar Kori. Rahul Patel still at the non-striker's end. Well, as a leather ball player, played for many years, I just feel good when I see those old faces still playing the game of cricket, still playing the leather ball. This is a good ball. It looked as if the ball was coming inside, just like it got rid of the batsman, the previous batsman, but it went away. Mendes is using the new ball pretty well here. Oh, look at that ball. Look at the effort here from Mendes. I am loving this in the very first over. The batsman has to be absolutely right on the button as far as footwork is concerned. If you are not, then you are in for a waka here in Kurcharem. Get ready for that pacey deliveries which will come close to your chest height, the chin height. Ah, lovely piece of bowling. Lovely piece of bowling. After that bouncer, there was no fit movement. It was not expected here by the batsman. He bowls it just a good length ball wide outside off stump. And you can see there. So beaten him all the ends up. Nowhere close. After completion of 1 is 3 for 1. That's the reason why leather ball cricket is the best cricket. This is the original form of cricket. How much as a tennis ball player or as a tennis ball lover you can be, but you cannot see that movement. You cannot see those streaks coming out from the bowlers using the new ball, spinners using the old balls. The real fight is here. There is so much in this game, even in T20. I guess Naresh Asolekar, being a big name, has come on to bowl from the railway gate end. But even if you have discussion with Naresh Asolekar, Nadu, I will definitely say I just love leather ball game. Even though he's a tennis ball superstar. This time, trying that big shot in the leg side, inside edge. That's will be interesting to see whether Naresh Asolekar gets that outswing. He does get the outswing. After ages, I felt I was watching Naresh Asolekar. Oh, that was edge, outside edge here, and unlucky. Good effort from the keeper and good effort from the slips, but it was going fast and in between them. So lucky escape here for Rahul Patil getting the boundary. Yeah, lovely piece of bowling here. No feet movement. That's the problem here with the batsman, Rahul Patil. I was talking about the big names that I played with and played against. Naresh Asolekar is still playing. 8 years back, he got me out on the same wicket at the same end. And still continuing. I am in the commentary box. At this time, and I was talking about Rahul Patil as well. It's nice to see Rahul is also doing and playing well. Left arm, medium pacer, bowling, getting the ball, banana swing in, and also going on top of the order. This time trying to play on the rise. In spite of a boundary, you can certainly say still a good over. That was not a convincing shot from the batsman. No mistake from the bowler whatsoever, hitting the right chord, right length. That's exactly what you want as a captain. He has got slip in place and the ball went there. Just that the batsman was lucky. Oh, that's a good shot. Up and over. No risk whatsoever. Should get a boundary. The ball racing towards the fence, but I guess when the ball bounced in the first bounce, a little bit bumpy bounce and ball landed over inside the boundary fence. So 2 runs taken. Still not maybe the timing that Rahul Patil would have hoped for. Only 1 run. I thought they would have ran 2 runs. Viraj has corrected me over there. So just a single. Not a great running between the wickets here from both these players, Sagar Kore and Rahul Patil. This time nicely a flick of the wrist. That is a good fielder placed. Kaushal Hattangadi fielding there in the short mid-wicket region. And a single to finish over number 2. It's 9 for 1. So Mendes starts with the dot ball once again. Well, he's got a perfect length to be bowling on this surface, and he's not committing any mistake whatsoever so far. Once again, can see, yes, it's a power play overs, and you've got a license. You can go after the bowling, in spite of sometimes wickets being lost. Still, the batsmen go after their shots. But having a look at Mendes, the way he's bowling, is getting the in-swingers and sometimes the out-swingers going in the right areas. Might be a... Oh, that's a chaffer. That's a chaffer. What the batsman did wrong over there. Just nothing. You can see there, the bounce was also a little more. So I told you, sometimes when the bowler is in good rhythm, he's bowling well. And you want to take him on, whether it's the right approach or the wrong approach, because bowler when on high, he knows that he is perfectly bowling well on this wicket. Might not be a good ploy. Mendes, oh, this is a run out. This is run out. That's the reason, just because the Mendes was bowling so well, the batsman at the striker's end wanted to go at the non-striker's end. And Vaibhav Mali direct hit onto the stumps from the point region. And look who is the batsman out. It is Rahul Patil that has to go back in the pavilion because of the mistake of Sagar Kore. Oh, that's so pity. That's so sad here. This time also trying to play in the extra cover region. Mendes is bowling so well that wicket also, I think, will go into the kitty of Mendes, although the scorecard will serve something different as a run out, a direct hit. The batsman was struggling, wanted to go at the non-striker's hand, and his partner has to pay the price of the mistake of the striker. And Rahul Patil now has to see the match from the dressing room. This is in the air. Oh, just landing short. Not taken the start from that position. He was standing over there. If he had taken the start, might be a catch. But now there is no point in talking. Half chance. You cannot say, you cannot blame the fielder over there as it dropped little short. So after completion of 3 overs, the score is 10 for 2. So Naresh is continuing the bowling from the railway gate end. and plays a single down towards the short square leg region for a single. So with 2 wickets down, the approach should have been resurrecting the innings. Now they cannot go after the bowling. Yes, if the loose ball is a short ball, full ball, maybe full toss, try and find a gap. So other than that, if they risk a wicket at this stage, then they might be reeling way far in this match, not to give them a chance to make a comeback. It's all about your confidence in your abilities. Sometimes we see international players, in spite of losing 2-3 wickets, they have so much of confidence in themselves. And also the batting order, they very much know there is batting deep down, so I can play my shots. But is it the same scenario in the Panchayat or municipality format? That's the question you need to ask to the batsman. Most of the municipality and panchayats, municipality you can understand as Ghumeteshwar, Margaon side, they have got very strong batting order and a very compact side, compact unit. At Panchayat, they have got 3 outstation players allowed, and a good thought being put here by Sanguem cricketers side that Panchayat being less in terms of population, they have been given one added advantage. Municipality jurisdiction is little larger, and there are the population is little bit more crowded in the municipality region. So they have given 3 outstation players to the municipal teams and 2 outstation players to the panchayat. So 3 to the panchayat team and 2 to the municipal teams. It's the other way around, and Ambarish was looking at me. Once again, good length, getting the little bounce. So I think it's the right thing. Although the panchayats yesterday, in spite of having 3 outstation players, Taligaon Panchayat won and Kuchare Municipality won their match. There, some of the panchayats are also quite strong. This time also played nicely, very nicely fielded in the backward point region. Good piece of fielding. So very tight here, Ghumeteshwar Margaon, not giving anything away, loose at all. Just 2 runs coming off the toe after 4, 12 for 2. So in comes Roshan Naik. Still the power play overs are on. Just the 4 overs being bowled. 2 from Naresh, 2 from Mendes. So Roshan to start from this side, Martigad end. Wonderfully here from Goa live cast. Good coverage, clean coverage from different angles. Good camera placement at the long on region and also at the square for those run out and stumping chances. This time played off its hips, and once again good fielding. This is a young unit here. Young unit, slightly slow to get up, but still a good fielding. I guess it would have been 4 runs diving towards the ball. So when you have a young unit in combination with the experience like of Naresh Solekar, that certainly is going to be considered as a very strong outfit. That was acrobatic effort here from the keeper. Not an easy chance. Sanket Moraskar giving his wholehearted effort, but it was away from his reach. Now having a word. I hope he has not injured himself. Oh, once again, beautiful piece of bowling. They are making this new ball talk right now. Roshan is also come replacing Mendes. He's also bowling with good pace. You can see where the keeper is standing behind the wickets. Certainly pretty decent pace. And also the outswingers. Not going to be easy to even Vishwajit Farte and Sagar Kore to score runs. This time slightly fuller but wide outside. So a single to the extra column. Score moves on to 16. Well, having a word with this projected score can reach at the most of 71. But this projected is always projected. It just changes every now and then, changes every over. And if there is a good partnership built up, suddenly you can see the projected score reaching to 100, 120. Then later on, free hit has been taken. Maybe they didn't remember this. Somebody has just called them and saying that there are 5 free hits. And they have taken him in the 5th over. So first free hit. This time trying to play off the back foot and misfielding here by Naresh Asolekar. The ball swirling there after being played by the batsman coming close to Naresh Asolekar, going away from him and just a single. Well, Naresh is telling the ball went away, but Naresh has so many matches that he has played. He had hardly any excuses left with immense experience that he has. This is so good. I'm just loving this battle. Even Roshan Naik is making batsmen dance over here. You can see hardly any feet movement. The ball going away from the right hander. This is leather cricket at its best. This is why we love this game. It's not always about the boundaries and sixes. There has to be something in for the bowlers. Once again, trying to play off the back foot. What a lovely over. If he can replace Mendes and if he can do this way, I think a commendable replacement here from the captain. Roshan Naik bowled a very good over, bowling the outswingers, and after 5, it's 17 for 2. In comes Weber Mari, an Australian player, nicely played in the covers region. The fielder, Sanat Nevgi, comes. I told you this is a young side. It's not going to be easy to take those singles into doubles. You've got to be very fast and the calling has to be loud and clear. Weber Mari comes in to bowl. Left arm orthodox bowler bowling from around the wicket. Coming across. So Vishwajit going at the non-strikers end after taking single. Sagar Kore will be on strike. Quickly bowled fast ball, very nicely, watchfully played. So having a look at the spinner for the first time in this match. Otherwise, it was all the medium pacers doing a fabulous job. Ah, that's a quick ball. What a strong unit this is turning out to be. Mali hailing from Mumbai, Maharashtra, and has been included as an outstation player in this side. Ghumeteshwar, Margaon. This time nicely cut away. Very nicely cut away. No chance for the point fielder and also no chance for the extra cover. The placement was the key and he did a perfect job. Yeah, enough width was given as well. Played onto the back foot and on the rise. He's a short man, but he played it on the toes. And that's why that shot was got the placement that it required. This time nicely played. This is better batting here. Good skills here against the spin from both these batsmen. Watching the length carefully. So one ball left in the power play overs. 24 for the loss of. Oh, beg your pardon. Just 3 overs of power play. Different format. And 2 overs of batting power play. And 1 golden over. And that finishes over number 6 is 25 for 2. Vishwajit Ghankar is getting into his act, playing nicely with a boundary coming off that of the back foot in the point region. And Sagar Kore is still trying to get his touch, playing on 7 of 15 balls. So they got the golden over. They got the batting power play over still left. And plenty of time is still left in this match. It's just 6 overs being bowled. Roshan continuing. And surprising to see still a steep in place. So attacking mode, captain still wants the wicket. He knows Sagar and Vishwajit Fateh are the important men of this Bncc Bethora side. If they can get rid of one of these two. Oh, lovely bouncer there. Is it going to be 1 for the over? To wait for the umpire's signal. Effort ball here coming from Roshan. And if somebody had a doubt about the wicket, well, you can see with that bounce, if you can put your effort, if you can bend your back, you can definitely get a wonderful purchase from this. And I think the groundsman of this SAG Kurchanem should be appreciated as well for having a wonderful pitch for this tournament. Still intact. We are into the month of March. This time nicely played with soft hands. I was talking about the groundsman. Although not much cricket has been played, yes, some cricket here and there, some tournaments locally being held across tennis ball tournaments that won't damage the pitch, but still they have kept it in a very good shape to get into such a tournament where some of the top players, not only from Goa but outside the state, are also participating and showcasing their talent. So it's not to be like it is going to be the batters who are ruling the roost on this tournament. Oh, that's a good shot, but there is a man in the deep. Mendes is there, and Mendes takes an easy catch. It was a risky shot. He was struggling for a long time. He needed to break the shackles, tried it over there, but Roshan had his man in the deep. Mendes doesn't commit a mistake, and Roshan also gets into the wickets column. 3rd wicket down at the score of 27 for Bncc Bethora. New batsman coming onto the wicket, Shekhar Bethora. Lovely ball once again. Even the batsmen who have played 10 plus 15 plus deliveries are struggling, so you can expect new batters is not going to be easy. You always don't move your feet when you start your innings. It's not easy. You got to see off first 3 or 4 balls. This time way to outside. He's getting the shape. That's exactly showing. He's getting the shape. But if you can control that shape, sometimes it goes for some extras. This is what to say. He is feeling unlucky that this also should have been a wicket for him. Missed the edge by just a whisker. And another good over here from Roshan Naik. 2 overs, 1 for 8 so far for him. And after 7 overs, is 28 for 3. So Maiba Warley to continue. That point region will come in handy. You require a quick fielder in that point region. If you can bowl consistently this particular line and length, then Vishwajit Farte is going to play in that backward of point region for those singles. Playing well against the spin at the moment. So getting more cushion in the offside. So there is a short, fine leg. He has been brought into that gully point region. And they still want the deep square leg to come inside as a short fine, trying to put more pressure on the batsman, not giving in singles. The idea is to avoid the singles and put the pressure at the non-striker's end as well. And just fairly new to the crease, Shekhar Bethora. Technically looks compact here. Played nicely, but he could not find the gaps, and Vaibhav stopping it quickly. Still, that same man has been kept on strike. Naresh Solekar still inside in the short fine leg region. This time definitely he plays it in the mid-wicket region for a single, just a tap down on the leg side. It's important to see whether the field changes or the field remains the same for Vishwajit Farte and Shekhar Bethora. It still remains the same. Wonderful drive here from the batsman. The long off region is slightly wide. Sanath Nevgi coming all the way from the Martigarh end side as a fielder in the long on region, has come all the way towards the long off region at this railway gate end. Playing late and a quick over here from Weber Mali comes to an end. You can see that ball bowled quickly, trying to play towards the third man region. And another quick over here from the bowler of Ghumeteshwar after 8 overs is 30 for the loss of 3. So after 8 overs, slight correction, score is 31 for 3. So Aditya Hubli. So the tennis ball bounce of the very first ball. Just a spongy bounce. Again, not the good start that you want as a bowler, Aditya Hubli. Just a youngster coming up the ranks in leather ball cricket. Many of the youngsters you can see training in MCC, training at Bethora, and training in different coaching centers across the Salsit and especially in the Margao region. Certainly a good platform there in Margao for all the youngsters to get their basics right. Good coaches. Nicely driven here, Naresh Asoldekar fielding in that short covers. So once you got the facilities and if the parents are supportive, parents give the backing here to their youngster. Yeah, one more free it has been taken here by Vishwajit Farte. If the backing has been given by the parents, that's a good shot. That's a wonderful shot here from Vishwajit Farte. Free hit has counted for 6 runs. And it has come after a long time. We are waiting to see a big shot being played from one of the batsmen. And they have decided it is going to be Adi Thuli who's bowling those slow, medium, off-cut, like not much pace. Ample of time for the batsman to rock onto the back foot and play a big shot on the leg side. So Vishwajit Farte is playing sensibly here. He's not getting it right. The youngster is not getting it right. A slight drift in momentum. He just bowled 2 balls so far. Bowled 3 wides and a 6. So 9 runs have been given in just the 2 balls. And now Roshan may be having a word with the youngster. You can understand that this might be the scenario to many of the youngsters who might be playing just the first or maybe the 5th or 6th tournament. You can practice all day long in the nets. Wonderful batting here, taking a single. You might practice all day long in your nets, but playing on the ground with the ground realities, the pitch conditions, the pressure being put on the fielding side is altogether a different approach. The experience that he will gain by playing in a tournament like this under the aegis of Ghumeteshwar Margam and also different players like Naresh Asoldekar, Sanket Moraskar, that is going to be more valuable here. It doesn't matter whether he is going to go for a few runs. Experience, there is no better a chance of a run out there, but in the end the call was loud. There is no better coach or a learning there is no better coach in your life than experience. Experience is the best coach that you can get. Play in a lot of matches. Try and reduce your mistakes, what you have done in the past, and improve yourself. That only can happen if you play more tournaments, more matches under more good players. After 9 overs, is 43 for 3. Slightly expensive over where Vishwajit tried to go after Aditya Humble. And first over of Aditya Humble costed 12 runs. And the projected score is at 96. After 9, it's 43 for 3. Very nicely played. Perfect. Just a good forward defensive shot. Not trying to drive that ball. Deft touch, playing it in that gap between the point and the short covers region fielder. Taking a single. This is trying to play a forceful shot coming down the track. Is little feeling the pinch and the pressure being put here by Weber Mali. That was quicker one. Well, hardly change in action here when Weber bowls that quicker one. Just the same action. The ball comes in from the hand a little quicker than the normal tossed up ball. He was always struggling. He was always struggling. He was trying to do something different which was not required in this game. When your partner Vishwajit Farte is playing so well, just a matter of taking the singles. But even the pressure was piled up by Weber Mari, and that was a nothing shot in the end. And Shekhar Bethora departs, fourth wicket going down of Bncc Bethora at the score of 44. The third free hit has been taken. See in this scenario when a batsman comes in new to the crease. That was a quick ball, Yorker length delivery. And just fired it on his legs as a spinner. The ball's at a decent pace here as a spinner. The single takes the score to 45, getting Vishwajit on strike. Once again, way too short. Decently played here by Vishwajit, and take the single as well. And that is over of halfway past the first innings, and it's 46 for 4 in 10. Abu Badgaonkar just come onto the crease to give company to Vishwajit. Bncc Bethora 46 for 4. And a drinks break was taken at the time when the wicket was lost. So we'll continue with the game. with 46 for 4 in 10 overs, with wickets falling down, and right from the start, the pressure that was put by the captain of Ghumeteshwar Margaon, they have not allowed to drift that pressure away. They kept piling, and most of the batsmen have succumbed to that pressure. So there is no partnership of any substance here so far. And a wide signal here. Vishwajit is playing a good inning, Vishwajit Farte. They need him to wait maybe till the 15, 16, 17th over. If he remains on the wicket, then certainly you can see some big shots being played. And Gaurish Farte is also there, who's a good cricket lover, has come here to watch the match. Always there on this ground whenever matches are there, whether it is tennis ball or a leather ball. Free hit has been taken against Aditya. Oh, that's loose ball. That's absolutely a freebie. Asking to be hit way too short. I think the youngster is feeling so much of pressure that he's not hitting the right areas. The only bowler that is turning out to be a loose hole in this bowling attack of Ghumeteshwar Margaon. And Vishwajit Farte is doing the right thing, putting more pressure on this bowler, more on this youngster, and try and get as much as runs possible. Now the run rate, which was hovering around somewhere 3.5, is slowly crossed 5 runs per over. Nice batting here from Vishwajit. This is a better length here. This length, if you can hit this length with little bit of bounce, that you are being helped by the surface, it will be much better than what he was bowling. Sometimes bowling round the wicket, sometimes bowling over the wicket. This time to Abu Badgaonkar. So once again, still short. Just that Abu Badgaonkar is fairly new onto the wicket, and 4 wickets are down. If he had played somewhere around 8-10 deliveries, then I would have gone for that full shot. Just that wicket column is not allowing the batsman to play the shots. It's in an outside edge, and there is no one there deep down. The fielder was inside in the short term region. Slash is hard, says the coaches, and he did exactly the same. Getting a boundary, an expensive once again here from Aditya Hubli. Well, in T20 cricket, these things do happen. If the game goes fast, you try to slash it hard and try and get as much as possible. So lucky here, Abu Badgaonkar. This time, chance of a run out. Direct hit. Oh. Direct hit. And you can look at the umpire there. He didn't even go for the services that has been kept by Sanguem cricketers. He knew the moment it was directly hit. And the light, the LED light lit up. He knew that Vishwajit Farte was struggling. This is the fielding of Webber Mali. You cannot take chances on him. He had already scored 1 run out wicket for him in the form of run out, and now the very important batsman was playing a very good innings here, departs through 1 more run out from the same man, Webber Mali. This is super fielding here. Classy stuff here from Webber Mali, coming all the way from Mumbai, Maharashtra, and playing for Ghumeteshwar Margaon here in Kurcharam for the Sanguem cricketers. This is the kind of fielding we want to see, and a level to be raised in this tournament. Well, hardly in the tournaments held in Goa, you see the cameras being placed for the runouts, but Sanguem cricketers do it every year, every edition. The reason why they know is these stumping chances, these run-out chances can change the complexion of the match. Sometimes it's not easy for the umpires in the naked eyes to give it run out or maybe stumping. But small things in cricket make a big difference. It indeed makes a big difference. We can see the minuscule differences in the international cricket when the sneakometer and that and here is the golden over. I will come back to that point later. It's 58 for 5 in 11. Golden over. I guess Wahba Mali maybe first time facing something like this golden over. Whatever runs being scored here by the batsman, it will be doubled at the end of the over. Ghumeteshwar, Margaon with Sanket Moraskar, Naresh Soldekar must have a word with Vaibhav. They must have a talk while coming regarding the different rules of these Sanguem cricketers. Trying to go for the big slog. Big slog, it was a wild slog. Tulsidas Gaonkar. Having a word with these Australian players, sometimes coming from Maharashtra. They must be made aware of the rules that Sanguem cricketers have regarding the 5 free hits, regarding the first 3 overs mandatory power play, the 2 overs of batting power play, and 1 the golden over. Played nicely down the ground. There is a fielder. So Sanat Nevgi fielding in that position. They have also got the option of Kaushal Hatangadi as well. I've seen bowling in medium pacers. Pretty decent pace he has as a left-arm medium pacer. Still not been chosen here. Maybe the captain thinks he's a better batsman right now in this scenario. Way too short. That was an opportunity. That was to be hit for a boundary or a 6. The ball may be bowled quicker and shorter. And bounce, yeah, a little bit more bounce. Spongy bounce. Trying to play that shot down the ground. No chance. Absolutely no chance. Straight like an arrow. And bisecting both the fielders at a long off region. So this 4 will be counted to 8 when we totalize it after an end of this over. It was given in this slot. And Abu Bakr Gaonkar with his power plays it down the ground. So the boundary taking the score. I will tell the score later on after the end of this over. But a good strike nevertheless from Abu Bakr Gaonkar. They just cannot afford this bowling lineup to bowl the length that they want. They need to get at least 120, 130 maybe. This is a big appeal. This is a big appeal and it's trapped in front. trapped in front of the wicket. It was a big appeal instantly from behind the wickets and also from the bowler. Abu saying the ball is drifting down the leg side. Having a look at the replay as well. Well, absolutely plumb in front. He was coming across. He was in front of the wickets. You feel as a batsman, yeah, it was drifting down the leg side. But when you come across and the ball is hitting somewhere outside, the impact is somewhere around the off stump. So definitely the ball might be hitting the leg stump or the second half of the middle stump. A good decision here from the umpire. And 6th wicket going down of Bncc Bethora. Abu Badgaonkar going back in the pavilion. So 70 for 6 in 12 overs. The score has been doubled. 70 for 6 in 12. They are going right now at 5.83. Played straight to the point. Once again, a chance of a run out at a not strikers. Oh, direct hit could have been the third run out here from the same man in the point region. This time he chose the non-striking end as the option. Just missed. Oh, he was struggling. He was struggling big time. That's why fielding is an important aspect, a very, very important aspect in the game of cricket, more so in leather ball format. It's a 20-over format, just one run out, one good catch, and you can see the team which could have scored 150, 180, it kneels down to less than 100. That's how fielding is important. Played towards the short covers, and Richa Soldekar. Now Roshan has been given his third over. Bowled very well after replacing Mendes. So Mendes 2 overs are kept for the later on, the last 2 overs, maybe 17th, 19th. Then Roshan will finish here. This is the third over. This is a full toss ball. He knows the mistake. Trying to give extra effort here. Trying to get a wicket. When you get 6 wickets and if you feel that a lower end order has come on to the wicket, here is an opportunity for me to get 2 or 3 wickets, impressing the captain. you can feel that you can run down the tail, run down the lower middle order and finish this off. In doing though, sometimes you can bowl those full toss, you can bowl those wides down the leg side. That is all in the mind, the mentality of the bowler to try and get more wickets. This is right in the block. This is plumb in front. It has hit the foot first up, and then it has hit the bat. It was a big appeal, loud appeal from Roshan Naik, understanding that it was plumb in front of the wicket. Here is the replay. You can see Roshan running, full length ball, Yorker length ball, and yes, hitting the leg stump, hitting the toe, just like I always remember Waqar Yunis used to bowl those toe breakers. And this was almost a toe breaker here from the bowler Roshan Naik, getting his second wicket after still the ball left. 12.5 overs is 73 for 7, and Bncc Bethora not looking good at this stage. No fit moment whatsoever. He's just lucky to be alive that the ball was not on the wickets. So now the tail order has come here. Opened way early in this match by Ghumeteshwar Margaon, 73 for 7 in 13 overs. Roshan Naik takes one more wicket in this over. 2 for 11 in 3 overs so far for him. And Sarvesh Gaonkar is the new batter to give company to Tulsidas Gaonkar. So Naresh Asoldekar with those Yorkers, he can consistently use these Yorker length deliveries to clean the tail up. He knows that is the right time to bowl, is the best time to bowl when the tail enders are there, and you can finish this off early if you bowl in the right areas. This time trying to stop that ball. What a performer he has been. What a gentleman, what a service that he has done for the game of cricket. Naresh Asoldekar played for almost 30 years now, and he is 45 plus. Just recently won the Veterans Cup along with Shailesh Naik, organized by GCA. Perfect length, perfect line. He's been doing this for so many years. Naresh Asoldekar. Recently, he was in 10 PL as a manager of Team Maharashtra, which won the title. Once again, a run-out chance, but a wrong end chosen here. There was no backup, surprising here from Team Ghumeteshwar. Backup should have been there. A direct hit tried here by the fielder in the short covers Aditya Hubri, I guess. Just the singles. Somebody has to, at some point of time, go for the big ones. They have to get at least 120, 130 maybe. Good shot down the ground. Wonderful. Oh, what an effort. What an effort here. This is high class. This is international standard fielding here from Sanat Nevgi. This is exactly what we have organized this tournament for. This is what we want to see. Lay a platform for these youngsters to showcase the talent. It's not only about the batting and the bowling. You can do a great job. Acrobatic stuff here from Sanat Nevgi. Once again, the same man. Yeah, you can see he was worried about whether he's injured over there or not. Key player, youngster, trying to make a mark. He is a wonderful batsman. We'll come and we'll see him shortly in the second innings as well. After 14 overs, he's 79 for 7. So today's second match will be between Gino Dragons versus Jyotirling Boys. Gino Dragons from Mapsa Municipality, a very, very strong unit. And Jyotirling Boys, last time winners as well. So defending champions playing the next match against Jyotirling Boys of Sanguem Panchayat. Tomorrow Sunday. Tomorrow there are no matches. So on Sunday, first match, Western Chargers versus Shaurya 11 and Whaling Cricketers versus Nagesh Youth. The Western Chargers of Kurcharem Municipality, the B team of Kurcharem Municipality. The A team Kurcharem Warriors have made it already into the next round. Whaling Cricketers versus Nagesh Youth on Sunday, and Monday it is going to be Antruz United and Gajant Lakshmi, Amravati and Sai Baba Amona. So very, very good teams from municipality and panchayats. Some good players, some outstation players, talent brought from outside state as well. We can see in this tournament. In the end, they will be playing all the winners in the finals. They will be played on Sunday. That is 26th of this month. Batting power play has been chosen by both these batsmen, Tulsidas Gaonkar and Sarvesh Gaonkar. Well, the fielding was so good here by the youngsters. Weber Malia, 2 direct hits, one both at the same end, strikers end. Sanat Nevgi, Kaushal Hatangari. Catches have been taken by the fielders. Mendes at a long off region. That's the reason why this score could have been a little different as well. Maybe somewhere around 100 if those chances were not taken. That's why right now more efforts has been laid by the coaches in fielding department. Good bouncer here. He knows that tail enders are batting at this stage. Or you can say lower middle order or tail enders are batting at this stage. So they just like the ball to be bowled in the slot. If you bowl the bouncers, if you bowl the variations, not much foot movement is there of the tail enders. They just want to like the ball to be in the slot. Sometimes the slower ball answers opportunity here, but he shies away. He says not required. The man was in the deep. A single taken. Still 36 balls are left. Still, if they play well, they can very much get to 130, 135 maybe. They just require some sensible batting here. That was quick. That is fast. He's bending the back. He's into his fourth over, last over of his spell. So far, done a commendable job by taking 2 wickets and just gave away 12 runs. No loose balls at all. Once again, this is a lovely piece of bowling here. You can see the bounce there. Sanket also is liking this wicket. Why not? When you can collect at almost to your shoulder height, very, very good for the bowlers as well. This is in the air, just away, just above the height of Naresh Soldekar. He has given his try, but the slash giving a boundary in return to Bncc, Bethora and Tulsidas Gaonkar. He was expecting that length to be bowled and he was waiting for that length from Roshan. Finally a boundary after a long time, taking the score to 84. This is a good shot down the ground. Slower ball. He picked it up early. And is it going to be a boundary? Looks to be. Looks to be. Tushar Karmalkar was there. And we have to wait for the umpire's signal. Don't know what has happened over there. So definitely good fielding here. So Weber Mali was telling that it has definitely not touched the ropes over there. So 3 runs taken. So Tulsidas Gaonkar striking very well here. He has seen enough here from Roshan Naik. And Roshan Naik completes his quota of 4 overs with 19 for 2 wickets. And after 15, Bncc Bethora 87 for 7. Well, when I talk about the bowling, there's hardly anything for the bowlers. The bowlers are just like the actresses in Bollywood movies. Most of the things, most of the roles, most of the work and the concentration is and the focus is there on the heroes, the actors, just like the batsmen. Cricket, you always feel that it's the batsman's game, just like the heroes in the Bollywood movies. But today and in this tournament is not the case. There is purchase for the spinners. There is purchase for the medium pacers. If you can bowl in the right areas, you can get the moment as well. So this is the last free hit. I wanted to go for the big one. In comes Kaushal Hatangadi. I told you he's got a good pace. Very good youngster, upcoming all-rounder. They've got a lot of options, so many options that they have as Ghumeteshwar Margaon. Strong team of Margaon municipality. This is just a wild swing. The pace is too much to handle here. He's quite fit. As an all-rounder, you got to be fit. You need to have a lot of energy in you. And I guess Kaushal's father and his uncle always comes with him watching the matches, enjoying his cricket. They would also liked him to get a ball here in this match. Well, the bowlers are doing so well for themselves. This is slash hard. This should get a boundary here with given outside off stump, and Tulsidas says, yes, that was the delivery to get me a boundary, and slashing it hard. Purposely played it up and over. This is one more boundary in Tulsidas Gaonkar's previous over. He played a boundary over Naresh Soldekar in the covers region. Now he has played a shot in the point region. Very nicely played. Good innings here. But he needs to take it deep. Take it deep. Play those 20 overs. Good shot. A wonderful shot. Slashing it hard. That is a man in the deep. Good fielding by Kaushal Singh for only a single. Now is the time. You can see Tulsidas understanding. I have seen enough balls pitch is definitely a good one. I can play my shots. Done it so. This time played it down the third man region, and that's the best part about Sarvesh. I think that's the only job left with him. He can just take singles and do the job for his team. Don't have to go for the boundaries, which has been done by his partner Toshidas. And score moves on to 93. Slowly reaching towards that 6 runs mark. Current run rate 5.87. Sam slightly short of good length, not giving in his arm, bowling in his body. Just that one loose ball given away here by Kaushal gets a boundary under his name. So gives away 7 runs in his first over after 16. It's 94 for 7. So Mendes, as was my guess, will have been brought in the 17th over. That's exactly he is brought here in the 17th over by the captain. In comes Mendes. Good start from him early up. This time trying to bowl the full toss ball. He will not get the same zip that he got. You can see at the extra cover region trying to grab the ball. Sometimes when you just fumble around here and there, the ball goes towards the right and left hand side. You try to search for that ball. Slashing it hard. Might get a boundary. No, didn't time it that well. These are quick legs here at the extra cover region. Kaushal Hadangadi, after bowling that over, has to do the job in the fielding. So it's not the same new ball that Mendes is going to bowl right now. He has got his tricks up his sleeves. He can bowl those Yorkers. He can bowl that slower ball. Once again, a slower ball, back of the hand, a slower ball, a slick cutter type action. Batsman was way early into the shot and just get a single in the mid-wicket region. Well, Ghumeteshwar Marga won't mind singles at this stage. Even if 120, 130 is being scored by this team, they feel confident with the batting lineup that they have and also golden if over will and the free hits. Oh, this is in the air. This should be a catch, and catch easily taken. Slow ball did the trick here. I told Mendes has lots of trick up his sleeves. Trying to go for the big one. Sarvesh Gaonkar trying to get a boundary which was not required. And he was tricked here by Mendes. Slower off-cutter that was. And just gave a looping catch here to the fielder in the point region. No mistake committed by Sanat Nevgi. And 8th wicket going around at the score of 97. Mendes getting his 2nd wicket. So Mendes here will look to finish up the tail as early as possible. Oh, well, the bat just arrived on the nick of time. Otherwise, I think you can see the Bills will have been out of the cruise. And once again, the wicket taking over here from Guru Shant Mendes comes to an end after 17 is 97 for 8. And Ghumeteshwar Margaon very, very strong, as is the case with this team. On paper strong and on ground as well. They are showing their strength and might in this match. So Kaushal starts from the railway gate end. Good slash here in the extra cover region, and the fielder Kaushal Singh stops it. And Kaushal Hatangadi now bowling to Dinesh, who has played the first ball, but not a convincing defense from him. So after looking at the defense, the bowler will feel, oh, that's an outside edge. Good foot movement here. This time much better from the first ball that he has faced. So 2 runs of the first 2 balls into the 18th over. One short of the 100-run mark. Bncc Bethora 99 for 8 at the moment. Tushidas playing a handy knocker, playing on 21 of just 22 balls. Good change of pace. That will get 100 on the board for Bncc Bethora in the short square leg region. The problem with this team, they are quite a decent team. Just that run out of Rahul Patil, Sagar Kore also struggled on the wicket. Mendes bowled well against him. If they had built up a partnership, 2 or 3 partnership, things could have been a lot different here. A cracking ball, quick, fast. They got a firepower, a lot of firepower in this bowling unit. Right in the block hole. The first one was a good length, and this time a follow-up delivery was a better one, Yorker length, but the batsman got the bat on time. After 18 overs, it's 100 exactly for the loss of 8 wickets, and Tuchilas Gavkar will keep the strike in the 19th over. Trying to slash hard. getting a single down the long off region. Mendes bowling his last over, 19th over. Most economical bowler so far in his 3.1 overs. Just conceded 8 runs by picking up 2 wickets. Bowled well with the new ball, bowling well with the old ball as well. Once again, just going to be singles. If they had wickets in hand at this point of the time, you could have seen the batsmen going after the bowling for those boundaries and sixes. But since they have lost 8 wickets, the idea is to play the 20 overs here and try and get as much as possible. Tushidas once again going for the big swing. Just getting a single. No, in fact, a dot ball. Keeps the strike. So far, so good from his side. Has at least batted well to see the 19th over. This time played down towards the third man region, trying to slash the ball. So he's just dealing in singles at the moment. 19th over, 103. Just one ball left in this Mendes over. So far 2 for 10. What an outstanding spell from Guru Shant. So again, change of pace. Beautiful keeping here from Samke. This ball was slower ball. That's why it kept little low. Magnificent spell here from Guru Shant. Mendes comes to an end. He completes his quota with 10 runs and just 2 wickets. 19 overs. Bncc Bethora 103 for 8. So many of the bowlers in this camp has done very, very well. Mendes, also Roshan Naik picking 2 wickets. Weber Mali also bowling decently as a left-arm orthodox spinner. Now Kaushal Hatangadi. Going for the big one. This might be a catch. This might go straight in the hands. And it's the safest pair of hands. Sanat Nevgi fields there and takes a good catch. So 9th wicket going down. Tushidas Gaonkar played a very handy knock, good knock here. But in the end, he has to go back. The handy knock here from Tushidas Gaonkar. It is because of him they are seeing the 20th over. So just 1 wicket left here. And I guess when you are in the 20th over, the batsmen are going to go after the bowling and trying to get the boundaries and sixes. Nothing wrong here from Tushidas Gaonkar. He has done his part in this match for his team. Cracking shot, shot of the day. Shot of the day coming into the 20th over. A beautiful drive here. Son of Tulsidas Gaukar, Yogesh Gaukar. Well, Tulsidas, you can definitely give your young son the platform. He has played a nice shot today. A big appeal here, big appeal, but going down the leg side. Well, this is the reason why I like leather ball cricket. You might be coming into the 20th over, you might be coming as a number 11 batsman, but you can play a shot like this. You might have raised the eyebrows, you might have felt good after playing that shot, and also might have created some of your followers in your region. Trying to go for the cross-batted shot. Should get a boundary there. So expensive over, slower balls, but picked up here by the batsman Sarvesh, and getting one more boundary in this over. 112 for the loss of 9 at the moment. Well, in tennis ball cricket, you might hit 2 sixes or 3 sixes or 4 sixes in 1 over. But if you can play a shot like Yogesh Gaukar that has played in the covers region, I think that has more value than your 3 or 4 sixes. That's why leather ball cricket is leather ball cricket, the original form of cricket. Change of pace here from Kaushal. I think the captain of Bncc Bethora will definitely have a look at Yogesh Gaukar in the next match, in the next tournament, when they play, trying to get him up the order a little bit. This is played, did not get off the meat of the part. Oh, misfielding! Misfielding. And finally, clumsy fielding at the last ball of this innings. Don't expect that from Ghumeteshwar Margaon. And it has happened. Glitch in the field, giving 4 runs to the batsman Dinesh. Dinesh will feel happy that he get 2 boundaries in this over, and the last over, I guess, is the most expensive over because of some poor bowling and some poor fielding. So that's the scorecard here for you. 116 for the loss of 9 in 20 overs. A very good start from Gurushant Mendis. Mendis, when we take the name, Ajanta Mendis comes. And Sunil Rathod went early. Rahul Patil run out. What a lovely throw that was from Weber. Mali Sagar Kore struggled. 8 runs of 18 balls. Vishwajit Gaonkar played a handy knock. Once again run out from Weber Mali. I guess that was the turning point here in this match. If Vishwajit had waited, or he could have stayed on the wicket, it could have been much better. Then it was no partnership. Abu showed some gimsticks, but Tulsidas Gaonkar played a handy knock of 24 runs. And then Dinesh Kalangutkar and Yogesh Gaonkar very good as tail enders and scoring those boundaries in the last over. But top of the chart is Gurushant Chikalgi. Mendis, we call him. 2 wickets for just 10 runs. 2.5 is his economy. Naresh Asoldekar, 3 overs for 14. Roshan Naika, very good in the middle overs, 2 for 19. Weber Mari, 2 for 20. And then Kaushal Hattangadi, 1 for 22 in his 3 overs. And 117 is the target set here for Ghumeteshwar Margaon by Bncc Bethora. We'll see the run chase in a short while. हांगा एक इलेक्शन कार्ड मेळिल्लें आसा कोणाच्या बॉल्सांतल्यान पडला ताजो टावर आसा पळय टावर लॉंग सद्या थर्ड मॅन आसा पळय थंय टावर आसा आनी थंय हें कार्ड मेळिल्लें सांगे वाठारांतलें हें इलेक्शन कार्ड आसा इलेक्टर्स नेम आसा लीला नायक एज 62 म्हणून हाजेर आसा सो इलेक्शन कार्ड हें कोणाचें सो सांगे वाठारांतलो जर कोणी हांगा आसा जो मॅच पळोवपाक आयलो ताच्या बॉल्सांतल्यान चुकून पडला जाल्यार ताणें येवन कमेंट्री बॉक्सा कडल्यान येवन घेवपा जाता. So new batters. Batters openers Mateen and watchfully played the very first ball. And Sanat Nevgi. Mateen, is a big name in tennis ball cricket. Most of the tennis ball tournaments, he and Naresh Vasolikar go together in the same team. They were a part of Amazing Super Giants in the recently concluded big tournament, the South Goa Premier League. Also has played a part in 10PL held in Surat. And maybe, I guess, after some time, he is here to play the leather ball cricket. Anil मातसो तुषाराक मातसो धाड. Nicely played in the square leg region. Chance of a run out at the non-strikers and directed. Oh, good fielding here from the bowler, but Mateen makes it in the end. Abu Badgaonkar trying the really run out. Mateen was also quick at the non-strikers end. So having a Sanat Nevgi on strike. Sanat is coming up the ranks, has done very well in under 16, under 19 categories in many of the tournaments held across Goa. Oh, that's a Jaffer. Cracker of a delivery. Effort ball here. You can see that if the Mendes can get at the start, and as Abu Badgaonkar says, I can also if can bounce the ball, I can get the purchase, the ball bouncing more with the new ball. Good seam up delivery here from the tall fast bowler of Bncc Bethora. Oh, that's a good ball. Not expecting that full ball. Abu Badgaonkar has represented Goa in under 19, under 22, and he's showing his caliber over here. Good fast bowler. Sanat Nevgi is a very technically correct sound player. Sometimes when you get a Jaffer like this, very first up, and most of the times as a batsman, if you are smart enough, you need to get it out of back of your mind. Refresh your memory. Just get that ball out of your memory and play it afresh. Yeah, this is much better. This is a good battle here between the bat and the ball. This is exactly what we want to see. It's not that very low total on the board does not mean you can give it a fight. Abu Badgaonkar has started positively for his team. Very good over here, coming first up from the railway gate and just gives away 1 run. And after 1, it's 1 without loss. So in comes Rahul Patil, bowling from the Martigad end, left arm, medium pace bowler. Let's see whether he can get the swing. We have seen a swing from Roshan Naik. We have seen a swing from Naresh Soldekar. For some point, when he was bowling with a new ball, fairly new ball. Now left arm, medium pacer. Slip is in place for the ball that goes away from the right-hander, Mateen. You can see the stance here from Nateem. All 3 stumps you can see. The banana swing, the ball coming, shaping in towards the right hander. And that's the reason why Mateen has taken the leg stump guard, keeping and showing all his 3 stumps to the bowler. Well, over a period of time, Rahul Patil, his pace is reduced, but it's still the swing is there. I have played him against him many times, and also in my team. Oh, that's a good ball. Expecting the ball to come in towards him, the ball went away. The new ball is certainly doing the tricks, not only in the first innings, but also during the run chase as well. And Ghumeteshwar Margaon, the openers are very watchful. They understand that these bowlers are also pretty good one and bowling in the right areas. Rahul Patil continues. Full toss ball, nicely punched away. This required a better fielding effort, a much better fielding effort than this one. And youngster giving away 4 easy runs. I can understand that was a full toss ball, nicely played away. This should have been stopped here. So Sanat Nevgi, who was slightly under pressure by both these bowlers, has given a go ahead by giving an easy boundary. And he gets off the mark with that one. I always tell you, small things matter a lot in cricket. He was trying to get off the mark. The bowlers were bowling well. And sometimes, no run over there. Absolutely no run. What has happened over here? There is no appeal from the wicketkeeper. There is no appeal from the wicketkeeper here. He knows that the ball has popped out of his hands. And that's the reason why umpire is almost very much convinced. This should have been easy run out. You can see there the throw was also good. The keeper, he could not collect the ball in his gloves. The ball popped out of his hands. And a chance given here. This should have been easy run out. Sanat Nevgi should have been back in the pavilion by now. All these things add up. All these chances were taken by Ghumeteshwar Margaon. And he cleaned up. I told you, Rahul bowls so well with the banana swing. This is a nothing shot here from Sanat Nevgi, trying to play that onto the leg side. You can see that swing. The ball bouncing a little low there, but it was nothing short. The ball had not come and he has played that shot. And first wicket down. Bncc Bethora strikes in the second over. Rahul Patil strikes. Still a ball left in the second over. Good start from both these bowlers. Free hit has been taken right at the start by Kaushal Singh. A slower ball, trying to play that. Good fielding. Very good piece of fielding. If he had found that gap and pierced that man, this could have been another boundary in this over. And this is exactly kind of effort required from Bncc Bethora. If they can raise their bar, they can put a little bit more effort in the fielding. Certainly they can give fight to this strong unit of Ghumeteshwar Margaon. After completion of 2 is 7 for 1. Although a missed opportunity in the previous over has not costed dearly to this side, Bncc Bethora. Sanat Nevike could have been out easily in the form of a run out. But in the end, he is back in the pavilion after that in-swinger from Rahul Patil. That's a good shot, but there is a man in the deep. No, there is no man in the deep. The two men that are patrolling are in the third man and the fine leg region. So when you bowl short and wide with the pace, he was well into the position. Kaushal Singh plays it upishly. Good shot to instill confidence in you. This time, this is outswinger bowl here by Abu Badgaonkar and watchfully playing here. Left it all alone. Not trying to slash it or not dead too short like the previous one, which he slashed away towards the backward of point region. T20, you can see the normal field set here by Abu Badgaonkar, deep fine leg and deep third man region. There is no deep point. Good outswinger, good bowling, good pace. The reason why maybe he has kept a deep fine leg and deep third man region is he wants an additional cushion. So if he's bowling wicket to wicket somewhere targeting the off stump or maybe the middle stump, sometimes you can stray down and batsman can pick you for runs in the fine leg region. So that becomes an added cushion as a fielder in the deep fine leg region. So Yorker length delivery, Kaushal Singh. They must be definitely looking for those free hits. Most of the batsmen, when they come new to the crease, trying to get off the mark, take those free hits just like Kaushal had taken, because that's I taken yesterday. This is in the air. He has not timed it that well, but there is a wide gap just inside the extra cover region for 4 runs. Little better timing, little better legs here than it could have gone for 6 runs. But still, it's a good shot. When you play in the air, officially, these are power play overs. It's a safe shot. Kaushal Singh getting his second boundary of this over. 1 in the backward of point region, 1 in the covers region. This time, well left. Left it all alone. So a dot ball to finish this over number 3 is 15 for 1. Kaushal Singh playing well on 9 and Matin Khan playing on 2 of 4. So second free hit has been taken here by Mateen against Rahul Patil. So Rahul has placed a deep extra cover. That's a good shot here from Mateen. It was right in the slot. Mateen is a powerful man, and he goes for a powerful strike at the long off region. Slower ball picked up, and with the force of Mateen, the ball has landed outside the fence. A magnificent hit, picked up early. That was the key. And the ball has landed outside the fence, the arena. Needed some effort maybe to get it back into the play. Rahul Patil maybe thought I can bowl a slower ball. It came so slow that ample of time was there for the batsman to watch it carefully and go for the big off drive shot in the air, but always safe. Taking the score to 21. The third free hit has been taken. Gaurish Phate just now told me that he is going for one more free hit before it was taken, and he was absolutely right. Cracking shot. Didn't time it that well. That is a man in the deep, but has decided he is going to go after the bowlers now. He is always an aggressive player. He is also a powerful man. So single takes the score to 22, getting a compact player from the other end towards the striker, St. Kaushal Singh. If Bncc Bethora have to do well for themselves, they have to keep on taking wickets continuously in successive intervals. Cannot allow any sort of good partnership here from this team. They bat deep down, Ghumeteshwar, Margaon. Just one or two wickets won't do any favors. They have to keep on taking the wickets in successive intervals. It's nicely played. This is on the legs and goes towards the fence for 4 runs. This is poor bowling here, trying for that Yorker length delivery. Turned up to be a full toss one, and a strong risk coming into the effect into the mid-wicket region. Classy shot here coming from Kaushal Singh. Can see that there was no chance for the fielder. It was rightly placed in the gap. So Ghumeteshwar Margaon definitely getting a move on. After the first 2 overs, they have seen enough, and the bowlers are also bowling some looseness. Left it all alone, watchfully. This ball went away from the right-hander. You can see the approach from Kaushal Singh. He's in no hurry whatsoever. He understands the asking run rate is not much. I can take my time. Beaten the batsman in his defenses. This is much better. This is a better line, better length to be concentrating on rather than bowling on the legs of the batsman. So good ball to finish over number 4 is 26 for 1. So in comes Shekhar Bethora from the railway gate hand. Is a decent bowler, bowls with a decent run up, not much pace, but certainly can do much better if he can bowl in the good length areas rather than bowling short. So 2 runs taken here by Mateen Khan, nicely playing it down towards the point third man region. Batsmen very well know that pressure is not on them, pressure is on the bowling unit to pick up wickets in regular intervals. They can just step the balls around for singles, doubles, put the loose balls away towards the boundary. Going for the big one once again, a misfield. No collection from the keeper. Keeping is the tough job. Keeping is the most toughest job in leather ball cricket. Keeper can make or break a game for you in any format, especially any format. I mean to say T20, T10, or maybe it be a bigger format of 45 overs, 30 overs. It's a good shot, cracking shot here. Should go for 6 runs. That's a flat 6. That's like a surface to surface missile here coming from the bat of Mateen Khan. First was going in the air that got the elevation. This was a flatter one. This is the power of Mateen. Don't bowl him in his slot. He can do that and finish this game quite early. He's getting a hang here right now. Oh, marvelous hitting. This is a super stuff. This is a short punt of the ground. Picks the ball early and goes for the tonk. Smacked it. It was like a off spinner. Mateen was waiting for that ball to be landing in the slot. And look at the ball flying across. Second 6 in this over. And Shekhar Bethora now has a lot of worries. Score rapidly moving on towards 40 runs now. Mateen going on 23 on just 10 balls. Requesting umpires. There is a debris over there of the demolition of the structure. So it might be difficult to get the ball back in. If it is visible, then it's okay. Otherwise, we can take a second ball. Some matches ended early. So we got quite pretty new balls here. So I think, yes. So I guess umpires will definitely take. It's not a new ball, but a pretty decently. It's not quite old ball as well. So that's okay. Umpires, when umpires are okay in leather ball cricket, I think the players should be okay. These are GCA registered and well experienced umpire. Viraj Tendulkar has got a chance to go out in the middle and is smiling. Normally, we can see him with the pen in his hand. Right now, he has got the balls. So now will be the action will be back, and the devastation will be back as well from Mateen Khan. Going forward, he has now confidence in him. He is certainly going after the bowlers, getting a boundary as well. Wonderfully played, inside-out shot over the covers region, and an expensive over here, continuing from the bowler Shekhar Bethora. Mateen is going all out against him. 44 runs now the score. Mateen quickly going on towards 27. Mateen is saying enough is enough. I've seen enough of these bowlers. Nicely played, watchfully played. Not the length to be going after the ball, and showing that he has got a temperament as well. So expensive over here from Shekhar Bethora. 19 runs coming off that, and it's at 45 for 1 in 5. And it was a free hit. So Mateen going for the cross-batted shot, and even though the wicket have been uprooted, still no harm done here for Mateen. 5 free hits are allowed, and this was one of the free hits. Sam nicely played, standing tall onto the back foot and punching it down on the leg side for a single. Sagar Kore has been brought to take a wicket here. They require wickets. Mateen Khan is looking dangerous, going at a strike rate of 200 at the moment, more than 200 in fact. Big appeal, but maybe 2 sounds. Umpire Punya Palkar not interested. Yes, definitely 2 sounds. But this is a good line and length. Ball is turning little bit. Left arm orthodox bowling, just getting a single down the ground. So batsmen are not going after him, just getting the singles, rotating the strike, getting singles of this over so far, taking the score to 49 in 5.4. There's a lovely shot. That's a very skillful shot here. Fielder is placed, but getting a single, sometimes even a single can bring little smiles on your face as a batsman. That's exactly what the shot would have given Mateen. Little smile. So 50 up here for Ghumeteshwar Margaon in the 6th over. So after 6 is 50 for 1. Mateen playing beautifully. 30 of 15 balls, and Kaushal Singh both are indulging in a good partnership after Sandat Nevgi was back in the pavilion early. So this is way outside. Abu Badgaonkar has been brought. And I think the captain does not have options when you get a new option as a bowler, and the bowler turns out to be an expensive, not bowling in the areas that you want where the fielders are placed. 19 runs of Shekhar's over. So he feels that there is no point in keeping Abu Badgaonkar later on. Try and get a wicket over here, and Abu is giving too much of effort and bowling those wides. That's a good shot. Oh, good fielding. Very good piece of fielding there. This was timed, fiercely struck here from the bat of Mateen. Mateen, whether it is Abu Badgaonkar now or whether it is any bowler, if he's there in his arm, he knows he can clear these boundaries at ease with those 2 sixes, 3 sixes in fact, coming from his bat. Third wide in this over. Trying to bowl outside off stump, and Kaushal Singh very well knows it was going to be wide, swinging away from the right hander. Nicely played, watchfully played, allowing the ball to come onto the bat and playing it late. Mateen was looking at his partner whether he wants the second run, but in the end decided against it. Kaushal. Just 62 more runs required in 82 balls, so the asking run rate is also not much. Not any pressure. A very good partnership here built up by both these two batsmen. And the captain has to bowl his good bowlers and finish their quota of overs much early than expected. That's a good ball. That's a full-length ball. He's creating the ripples in the minds of the batsmen here and there, not every time. It needed some consistencies. It just cannot like one odd delivery is a good one and rest wides or full-length deliveries in the slot where the batsman goes after you. And with asking run rate is hovering around somewhere 4.5. Batsmen are not in any pressure whatsoever. Good effort ball, very good effort ball here from the bowler Abu Badgaonkar. And good reflexes from the keeper as well. First he had to go and see at the leg side, then he had to go towards his right hand side, the keeper. A pretty decent pace from Abu Badgaonkar today. That's a good shot down the ground. Should get a boundary. Ball is racing toward the fence. Mateen Khan. That is that area at the long on and long off region has been peppered here. This one more time. Previous time it was a shaker. Now he has gone after Abu Badgaonkar as well. He is not going to leave anything in his slot and getting the boundary in return. What an innings here from Mateen Khan. 35 of just 19. He's playing his game and he's watching the ball carefully as well, what is coming from the hands. It's not an innings that he just went hammer and tongs slashing across the batsman. Whenever the bowler has done and bowled in the good areas, he has defended, taken the singles and dot balls as well. So a sensible innings from Mateen Khan today. A little aggression. After 7 overs, 59 for 1. 58 runs required in 78 balls. So free it was taken and nicely a gap was found by Kaushal Singh. So the momentum is totally with Ghumeteshwar Margaon. Partnership is slowly and steadily taking them towards the target. It was short ball. He knew that was a free hit. The man was deep in the backward of square leg region. He played it just around in front of the wicket once again onto the back foot. Straight to the man in the short covers. Now Kaushal Singh as well getting into the groove. And they bought the time that they wanted as a batsman. Certainly going to play their shots and doing it in simple way. When there are loose balls, put it away for boundaries and sixes. And the reaction from the fielder says it all. They just are not in the game. They feel that they are just waiting for something, for the mistake to happen from the batsman. Once again, Mateen playing his shots, getting the single. Watchfully played. That was a good ball. Not too short in the good length area. Ball slow in the air. Came with the arm. This time very nicely played, very nicely bowled as well. No chance of a single. So good over in the end from Sagar Kore. Economical one. And after completion of 8 overs, is 65 for 1. So Chirpu has come on to take the helmets. Very good momentum here from both these batsmen. A partnership of 50 plus runs. Vishant Prabhu has been brought into the attack. So they are going for the shots, trying to get the boundary. And none of the new bowlers also will be spared here by Mateen. He knows they are well on course towards the target. The asking run rate is also not much, just 51 runs required in 71 balls. He's also inching closer towards into the 40 mark, playing on 37. Good fielding in the covers region. Good shot, fetching only a single. They kept the man more towards the covers region, along on mid-wicket region and deep square leg. The 5 fielders outside. So idea is to be bowling full. But it is also a risk of the batsman who is in full flow, Mateen Khan, going for the big lofted shots over the long off and long on region. That was not in the slot. That was not in his zone. Slightly short of length kept here by Vishant Prabhu. I told you that is the risk of Mateen going after the bowler, and he's going for the slogs. We go long on region. A great strike here from Mateen Khan, and he has reached towards 43. Quick fire 43 in just 24 balls. With such a mood, aggressive mood of Mateen Khan right from the start. You can see the match also might end a little early. 73, the score moves on to now for the loss of just 1 wicket. And Ghumeteshwar Warriors, Ghumeteshwar Margaon are marching on towards the target. Oh, the ball came slow in the air and slow off the deck as well. Mateen was well into the shot. And the ball arrived late. Playing on 43 of just 25 balls. Once again, the ball keeping low. He's definitely not bowling in his slot. Vishant Prabhu dragged his length back and asking Matin to play a pull shot or a hook shot. So 9 overs completed. It's 73 for 1. Sagar Kore is going to continue. Bowled a very good economical last over, but right now the game is well in the kitty of Ghumeteshwar Margaon. If they need to make it interesting, Bncc Bethora, they have to take wickets, and wickets cannot be taken if you can't put pressure on the batsman. If the field is set wide open like this, allowing the batsmen to do what they want, then they will take the game away from you much earlier than the time slot. Wonderful shot, a good punch down the ground. Sam played with soft hands. Previous over, both these batsmen also not taking risk against Sagar Kore. They know he is a better left-arm orthodox bowler in this side, and this is a longer part of the boundary, so risk is there of giving your wickets. They are sensibly playing him, watching him. And he's also mixing up well, sometimes tossing the ball, bowling those, the ball that comes with the arm. Sometimes flighting the ball and trying to go the ball away from the right-hander. Good pace, and he's cleaned him up. I told you that they were not taking the risk, and he has gone against the wind, trying to go for the big shot over the big region, the longer part of the boundary, trying to play a cross-batted shot which was not required. He was playing ball up to that point of time, and mistake from Mateen Khan. He goes back in the pavilion, clean bowled here by Sagar Kore. Second wicket going down at the score of 72 in the 10th over. So 9.5 was 74 for 2, And in comes the new batsman, Kaushal Hattangadi. Kaushal Singh and Kaushal Hattangadi. So left and right hand combination here. Watchfully played with soft hands down towards the fine leg and gets him off the mark. He will keep the strike halfway past the first innings. Second innings of this run chase is 75 for 2 in 10. 42 runs required in 60 balls at the required run rate of 4.2 per over. So Vishant Prabhu. This is a golden over. And at this time they take a single. Golden over doesn't mean that you have to go after the bowlers. Golden over means whatever runs you score will be doubled. Well, when the asking run rate is more, somewhere around 10 runs per over, then golden over, you can go after the bowlers and get somewhere around 15 and 30 and get the asking run rate somewhere around 7 or 8. But here is not a situation where Kaushal Hattangadi either has to go after the bowling or even Kaushal Singh have to go after the bowling. They just have to play the normal game. If there is a loose ball, yes, you can go for hammer and tongs for those big sixes. Otherwise, there is hardly any pressure. That was a ball. That was a loose ball. What a slog sweep. Fine shot over the cow corner region. Big shot coming from the bat of Kaushal Singh. And with these 6 runs, you can definitely see that it will double later on. It will be 12. Once again, the sixes are going so big that it requires some time to get the ball back into play. This is the second 6 against Vishant Prabhu. 1 6 was hit by Mateen. But after that, he bowled a line that was slightly short of good length. Not in the slot, but here it was such a flighted ball. It came slow in the air. Ample of time for the batsman to play that lofted slog sweep. This is also short. He didn't time it that well. There is a fielder in the deep. It will get only a single. So 8 runs have already come of the first 3 balls. So when we totalize after the end of this over, definitely it will be somewhere around 20 runs at least. Once again, a wonderful drive. There is a man. He has done a wonderful fielding in that region. You don't have to power that ball at this point of time. He just times it with a good punch of the willow straight down the ground. Elegant looking shot here from Kaushal Hattangadi. That was so short here from Vishant Prabhu. I think so far that fielder at the long on region has done a very good job. The balls have come quickly onto him fast. He has done a fabulous job. The Bncc, to be frank, were no match today against the class of Ghumeteshwar Margao. Finally, this will slowly turn out to be a one-sided affair, just like how the previous games we have seen. This should have been an easy single. A chance of run out shy at the non-striker's end. They might get the second run, but they decide against it. So 11 runs have come of this over. Multiply by 2, make it 22. So 97 for the loss of 2 in 11 overs. This time, Sagar Kore will definitely finish his quota of 4 overs. Picked up 1 wicket. So it's just a matter of time, not much left in this match. It looks as if Bncc Bethora will give it a fight. They tried their hard in the first 3-4 overs, but when Mateen Khan went after them and went for the onslaught, went for those sixes, their shoulders dropped down, and they decided let's not give it a fight. So Sagar Kore is doing well for himself. He is definitely one bowler who has not left a fight within himself. Bowling well so far. Shot, cracking shot, just getting a symbol. The sound I felt, it was so soothing that it might go for 4 runs. Just went straight to the fielder. Sometimes good shots also can fetch you singles, but the sound of the willow is itself so sweet. It's better than a musical chord by the musician. Classic shot off the back foot in the extra cover region. So both these youngsters are doing it fairly easily at this moment, in no hurry whatsoever, no risk whatsoever. Just punching down the ground, punching in the covers, in the offside, taking the singles. Simple cricket here for Ghumeteshwar Margam at the moment. When the required run rate is just 2, 17 runs required in 51 balls. Look at that. Let's see. And he's out. He has been given out by the leg umpire. This is fine piece of bowling here. Asking the batsman, well said batsman Kaushal Singh, deceiving him in the flight, trying to play the ball, and this was clear out. Very good piece of umpiring here. Did not even refer to the third umpire and giving it out. So a deception here from Sagar Kore, bowling the ball flighted into the eyelid and then asking the batsman to come down the ground, and the ball turning away. A good piece of keeping behind, and a stump was taken out in a flash. So third wicket going down at the score of 100, and just 17 more runs required in 50 balls. So dot ball. So new batsman coming onto the wicket. Vaibhav Mali. And Sagar Korea finishes well. A wonderful spell of left arm spin bowling here from Sagar Korev. 2 wickets for him for just 15 runs in his 4 overs. And Ghumeteshwar Margaon 100 exactly for the loss of 3 in 12. So inside edge of the bat, getting just a single. Just a few moments left in this match. 102 the score, 15 runs required in just 46 balls. Vaibhav Mali having a first look at his batting skills. Kaushal Hatangadi so far just taken singles of his innings. A short ball, pulling it away in the gap and goes for the 6 runs. Way too short. Into the position early was the key, and he goes for the big lofted shot. Wonderful pull shot in the mid-wicket region from the left-hander. This was to be put away for 6 runs. Vishant Prabhu has not got his length right today. So just 9 more runs required. Once again, this was short. He puts it in the gap and gets a boundary. So he wants to finish this match in a style, in a hurry for his team, Ghumeteshwar Margaon. A classy effort from the bowlers at the start, and later on the batsman came, saw the first few overs and then went after the bowling and deciding that now it's time to finish this off. And the misery for Bncc, Bethora. Sagar Korea bowling was the pick of the chart for him and his team. Other than that, not much to showcase. Yes, Abu shows some glimpses. Rahul's in-swing for Sanat Nevgi was a class ball. But small glimpses here and there. Other than that, not much as far as bowling is concerned. They should have been much better as far as batting is concerned. Should have posted somewhere around 150 plus. This is a colossal strike from Vaibhav Mali, and he wants to finish this off and finishes this off. This match is over well before time, and we'll definitely have an early lunch because of the big hittings here from Kaushal Hatangadi and Vaibhav Mali. This is the biggest 6 that we have seen at that point of time and at that side of the ground. So congratulations to Ghumeteshwar for a convincing victory. Easy victory it was in their first match. A strong unit, as we know, Margaon Municipality, Ghumeteshwar Margaon, and they have beaten Bncc Bethora in a one-sided encounter, winning comfortably by 7 wickets. So next match will be between Gino Dragons and Sanguem Panchayat team. Jyotirling Boys versus Gino Dragons. will be the match next, but we'll have some time for that as the match, this match has ended early. So congratulations to the winning team, and we'll soon hand over the player of the match award. So player of the match, uh, it was actually a low scoring match, and we had to see which bowler has bowled a very good spell. But finally, there were some important moments in this match. If we go by that, we have found out that as far as bowling is concerned, Vaibhav and Gurushant were pick of the bowlers, were picking 2 wickets each. But there were the two runouts, direct hit runouts from Vaibhav Mali that got rid of the important batsman from BNCC Bethora side. So we have decided that player of the match award goes to Vaibhav Mali for his wonderful bowling and fielding skills. So Vaibhav, please come and collect your player of the match award. मैं रिक्वेस्ट करता हूं वैभव माली थोड़ा आप आ जाइए और आपका प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच का अवार्ड लेके जाइए. So Vaibhav Mali is requested to please come here and collect your player of the match award for a good bowling and fielding effort. We are waiting for you. सो वैभव, बहुत ही शानदार परफॉर्मेंस है, पहला ही मैच है और सांगेम क्रिकेटर्स का टूर्नामेंट है, मतलब उनको बहुत ही ज़्यादा लोग देखते भी है यूट्यूब पे और फॉलो भी करते हैं। तो क्या ये पहला आपका ऐसा मौका है जो आप सांगेम क्रिकेटर्स के टूर्नामेंट खेल रहे हैं?
पहले फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मैं थैंक यू कहना चाहता हूँ घुमतेश्वर टीम को और उनके ओनर को कि मुझे ऐसा टूर्नामेंट खेलने का अपॉर्चुनिटी मिला। बहुत अच्छा लगा। विकेट भी बहुत अच्छा था, बॉलिंग के लिए यूज़फुल था, इवन बैटिंग के लिए भी अच्छा था। और फर्स्ट टूर्नामेंट है, मैं कभी खेला नहीं था इधर। मैं मतलब गोवा आते जाता हूँ, खेलते रहता हूँ डिवीज़न क्रिकेट, बट ऐसा टूर्नामेंट में फ़र्स्ट टाइम खेल रहा हूँ और बहुत अच्छा लगा ये खेल के। अच्छा क्वालिटी है, इवन सामने वाली टीम भी अच्छी खेल रही थी, बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली वो लोग थोड़ा हम लोग का एक इंटेंट और उन लोग के इंटेंट में थोड़ा ये हुआ, इससे हम लोग एक लेवल थोड़ा ऊपर खेले, इसके वजह से रिज़ल्ट जो है वो मिला हम लोग को।
और मुझे लगा कि जो फील्डिंग थी आपका और दूसरी टीम की, वो काफ़ी बड़ा अंतर था उसमें। और मुझे लगा कि वो फील्डिंग का जो स्तर है, क्योंकि डायरेक्ट हिट लगाने के लिए बहुत प्रयास करना पड़ता है, बहुत प्रैक्टिस करनी पड़ती है, बहुत मेहनत करनी पड़ती है, और तब जाके वो ग्राउंड पे सही से आता है। तो दिखता आसान है लेकिन वो आसान नहीं होता है। तो क्या कुछ होता है जब फील्डिंग आप करते हैं, सेशंस होते हैं, तो क्या कुछ करना पड़ता है इस अच्छी फील्डिंग के लिए?
मैं मतलब जब मैं फील्डिंग प्रैक्टिस करता हूँ तो मैं ऐसा सोचता हूँ कि मैं मैच में फील्डिंग प्रैक्टिस कर रहा हूँ। मैचेस में जैसा प्रेशर लेता हूँ वो मैं फील्डिंग प्रैक्टिस में लेता हूँ, और मैचेस में मैं फ्री फील्डिंग करता हूँ, मतलब प्रेशर नहीं लेता हूँ, मैं एंजॉय करता हूँ फील्डिंग। जितना मैं एंजॉय करता हूँ वो ऑटोमेटिकली आप फील्डिंग अच्छा करते हो। अगर आप एंजॉय नहीं कर रहे हो तो फील्डिंग आप मतलब जो भी है नहीं होगा। आप बॉल के पीछे है, बॉल आपके पीछे भागेगा अगर आप एंजॉय नहीं कर रहे हो। तो मैं मोस्टली तो फील्डिंग में जितना प्रेशर लेता हूँ फील्डिंग प्रैक्टिस में मैं उतना ले लेता हूँ, लेकिन मैच में उल्टा करता हूँ, मैं एंजॉय करता हूँ।
वो भी सही है, क्योंकि जितना आप मेहनत प्रैक्टिस में करोगे उतना ही आसान आपको फील्डिंग ग्राउंड के ऊपर नज़र आ जाएगी। और गेंदबाजी में जैसा आपने कहा कि विकेट हेल्प कर रहा है, विकेट काफ़ी अच्छा भी है, इसे गोवा का गोल्डन विकेट जिसे मानते हैं कि एक अच्छी तरह से बल्लेबाजों को भी, जब मेंडिस आए थे गुरुशान, जब उनको भी काफ़ी अच्छा बाउंस भी मिला था और बाद में आपको भी थोड़ा टर्न मिला था। यानी कि इस विकेट के ऊपर सबको कुछ ना कुछ है दिया हुआ है। और मुझे लगता है कि जब जब आगे के मैचेस होंगे तब मुझे लगता है जो कम्पिटिटिव टीम्स आगे पहुंचेंगी तब थोड़ा क्लोज हो जाएंगे मैचेस।
ऑफ कोर्स और अच्छा क्रिकेट देखने मिलेगा। मतलब जो भी क्वालिटी टीम आएगा सामने तो क्वालिटी बैट्समैन रहेंगे, क्वालिटी बॉलर्स रहेंगे, तो आपको एक अच्छा मैच देखने मिलेगा आगे जाके, क्योंकि बहुत अच्छा विकेट है ये। इवन मैं गोवा में फर्स्ट टाइम देख रहा हूँ, इतने बाउंस विकेट नहीं रहते, क्योंकि मैं पोरोरिम और पंजिम जिमखाना में खेला, उतना बाउंस नहीं था, बट ये विकेट में बहुत अच्छा बाउंस है, तो मज़ा आएगा। नेक्स्ट आई एम लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड।
और मैं आपको भी शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहता हूं कि आपकी वजह से जो आपने छक्का मारा उसकी वजह से मैच थोड़ा जल्दी खत्म हो गया, हमको भी खाना खाने का जल्दी मौका मिला। शुक्रिया।
थैंक यू सो मच।